What's up, Star Crew? Rise and shine. It is Monday. Oh gosh, I don't know the date. Whatever's on the chart. Anyway, it's like September 29th or something like that. This is, I'm going to do a quick update. Our chart today is pretty interesting. The sun is in 5 to 6 degrees. I can't see it because I have to do this real small on my phone. In Libra, but it's not aspected. So I do what you hear from me on here is not astrology based. It's using astrology to do astronomy. And astronomy is putting me back together. So when I look at this chart, I don't see how it's broke out. What I now see is what star systems it's aspecting to put everything back together after this rewrite that we just had on this planet. Changing all this around since 2017 with the precession of the equinoxes, which is what your major star seeds were here to do, and what my main audience has been up to this point. But now it's coming to you, the public, in the masses, because this is what everyone is changing to now, literally. So the sun at 5 degrees is right after Alpha Draconic Nodus 1. There's 2 nodes, and there's quite a few Alpha Draconic star points. Some mixed with Zeta Reticuli, some are by itself, and some are nodes. Some are in consciousness, some are in the body. And that's what I talk about here, and that's what my book's about, and that's what, this is the modality that I brought in through the ancient ascension that I went through since 2017 to now, and it really is psychology of consciousnesses, and you're dealing with large energetic bubbles of consciousness, and organic. You're not dealing with astrology. We use the astrology to show us the astronomy. We use the astrology to show us what stars are connecting down here right now. So right now the sun is, if you look like to the right, see it's going over to Mars. Well, Mars is at 25 degrees of Aries right now, which was Andromeda, what you would consider space. And it was a program that was written into Aries without humans in it. It really is the space program, all that mess, and us realizing that it's just the consciousness of the Alpha Draconic Nodus 2, which comes right before it from about 13 to 18 degrees of Aries. But right now, what happened is the sun is on Alpha Draconic Nodus 1. Well, Nodus 1 is a 33 template. It just went over it, okay? It's like 0 to 3 degrees. Libra is Alpha Draconic Nodus 1. If you have that degree, then realize that you have a bodied human template of a 33 human, literally. It's what all the old timelines and everything were built off of, and it's actually what a lot of us here on this planet had, a 33 template, but it wasn't linked into the highest dimension of star systems. That you needed Libra for, into Aries. So the collective has just now come out of that, and what? We've had massive change in people. Massive changes in people, right? And then that's going to Mars, which is rewriting over Andromeda, because it really was a CD-ROM that this planet was stuck on as far as timelines. And it's what all of us rewrote when we rewrote timelines consciously the past few years, was the final decan from 25 to 0 degrees of Aries, of Cancer, of Aquarius, anchoring it in Libra at 27 is ours. So it was like everything. So the fact that it's going over right now to the moon that just came out of Cygnus. Cygnus is 20 to 25, 26 degrees of Aquarius, and it's your angelics. And it's also quantum, the age of Aquarius, not necessarily real. You know, it's kind of like the world got stuck in the age of Aquarius. Well, you can't stay stuck in Aquarius. It's just energetic fields. You have to keep walking through it and anchor it into Pisces, and then come back around, right? And so we forgot that. So the moon, the past, especially yesterday, things were really weird for all of us in the crew yesterday. So if you had a weird day yesterday, if it's like Attack of the Mannequins, or it's like, what candid camera thing am I on? That'd be why. And then it is going all the way over to Mercury. Okay, Mercury just came out of Libra. And Izar, which we can talk about more as the planets go over into Libra. But 0 degrees Scorpio we called Apollonian degrees. And it's the Amazon women. It's Wonder Woman. It's having, because Izar, right before Scorpio, is 27 degrees Libra. And it's the Arcturian Alpha Draconic body. It's basically like future body templates. It's toy soldiers and femme fatales. It's those of us who have the highest DNA here that brought it here in order to bring it here. And it's just now, for the first time in galactic history, Arcturus energy ray made it to the planet. It's what we've been opening up, is a balanced energy source. It was blocked from the planet. And so we didn't have a full conscious being here ever before now. So it's known as the Apollonian degrees because when it was separated, meaning when a lot of us ascended, but a lot didn't. You know, it was like a lot of us knew we had deity power, but then a lot did not know. And so we were separated, and mostly women, because you're feminine and you're attached to 9 dimensions at once. And we have higher consciousness because we give birth down here, and we're connected with the other DNA through birth. So the women would ascend a lot quicker because it's feminine and it's a maternal planet, which is what everybody's got their little shits in a caboodle about right now. This is the Mercury on top of that. You know, we do have superpowers. We are Wonder Woman. We are Superman. We don't need nobody to act that crap out. They can show us what we can do if they really knew what we could do. Well, we're determined. We're figuring all that out now. Come get a reading. I can tell you about your gifts. I'm going to start doing more about this. So you see we have that rectangle that goes 1, 2, 3, boom. All writing and rewriting those high decan degrees from Wonder Woman's perspective of how everybody needs to think now. It's like everybody's kind of getting Wonder Woman, the superhero download. If you can manage it. If you're not ready, then your life is going through crazy crap like all of my star crew went through the past 7 years to get you to the point in 5 years, or 3 years, or 2 years, or 1 year, or 6 months, however long you decide to take, to get to the point where you have your superpowers back. And I'm not kidding. I'm very serious. And then we have moving away, and then this triangulation that we have, right? We've got Jupiter, which is now direct. Saturn is about to go direct. Well, Jupiter is right past Vega. I'm not going to get into that right now, but Vega is the blood, and it's one of the most ancient starseed locations. Vega and Sirius. They don't starseed. They're ancients. So a lot of us are back from, a few of us have those degrees to bring that knowledge in. But Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter have been hanging out in Capricorn, and it was all backed up when everything was retrograde because it was rewriting what? Pluto. You were going through all of your life lessons from all your lifetimes. Saturn is your lessons and what you signed up for in this lifetime, and what you rewrote it if you ascended and you're skipping. Now that is what's going into Saturn for the collective period. Whatever decisions that you made the past 3 years or 7 years, it's locked in. Saturn's moving forward now for the next 24 years, okay? But for the collective, ascending collective, it's going to be, we have 5 years for the rest of the collective to get this, all right, basically, before these gates completely close. And there'll be cycles within the star systems, just like the past 3 years, that help pull you out. But you have to start looking at energy, because everything's energetic. Everything is energetic now. And that's the key. So have a great day. The advice today is just realize the world is balancing out. Realize you're on a big scale. Because look, Libra is not aspected, but the sun's in Libra. So what does that make the world? A balanced Libra scale. Light, dark, light, dark. Is there light? Is there dark? No. What do you consider dark? That's someone else's perception. It doesn't mean you have to do it. Don't engage in it. Make your decision of what you want, but don't judge it. Or from what you would consider the light. Because, I mean, it is the light bearer. Don't forget, light is made from dark. And if you hold the lightest frequency down here, if you are the most powerful angel, you are going to deal with the devil till the deal is done. Because that devil's going to come at you. If you're a dragon, oh shit, well then you might as well think you got 5 angels, you got 5 demons coming for you. But is that demon you down here? Yes, it is. That demon meaning whatever you think is coming at you, not some weird thing slicking in the woods. I'm talking about the person that's showing up in your life that's the shadow version of something you're asking for. Or because you are here on such a huge mission that, of course, some big hairy guy's going to come get you because you're here to open up a huge e-commerce platform, or you're here to save the world for this, or you think that you're here for this, and you think you're here for this. Well, if that is what you're here for, then you have a lot of lessons to learn before you can operate an international web platform. So it's going to perceive like you danced with the devil, but what you really did was learn a quick lesson so that you could hurry up and do it the right way. And the ancestors could show you what went down the last time someone in your line did that real quick, so that you don't sign the same contract and you don't make the same mistake. Have a great day. Look up. And hey, what's your form of famous? That's what I want to know. What's your form of famous? We'll be back to answer that question later. Have a great day and shine bright. Peace out, CoCo G.